Hey everybody, hope you are doing well. This is intended to be a short video for all of you in pretty much all of my classes. Um, and the topic is plagiarism and cheating. Now, this is never a fun subject to talk about. If you have me in person, you know that you get my angry man speech on day one of class about this, and hopefully we never talk about it again. But I do have to bring it up pretty much every semester just to set expectations. So the page you see in front of you is GVSU's Oscar page. Now this is the department that handles all plagiarism and cheating cases. So basically, the long story short, if you are concerned or confused or you need clarification or feedback, before you submit a single assignment, please ask me if something is okay. Um, because if you have an inkling that maybe it's not, it's worth asking about. But plagiarism and cheating, basically, what this is copying somebody else's work, copying sources without attribution. So basically, don't just blatantly copy and paste something from Wikipedia and submit it as your own. Okay. You have to paraphrase it, you have to rewrite it in your own words, basically distill it and tell me that you understand what you're talking about, rather than just copying and pasting somebody else's work. This applies to any write-ups that you have to do. This applies to code. This applies to any type of submission you are sending to me, telling me that you did it yourself. Okay. Now, again, this is not something that I like talking about. I assume that you're all, honest and going to submit your own work, but invariably, I will have to deal with this a lot. And in past cases, I've had to send 20 to 30 students for proceedings like this. It is awful for the students, it is awful for me, and it's pretty terrible for everybody around. Um, Point is, don't do it. The goal here is to learn the material yourself and not just to understand how to copy and paste somebody else's work. Okay. So, again, if you have any questions, please ask me what I'm expecting if you are concerned in the least. Other couple of things too. It is pretty typically easy for me to tell if somebody has submitted the same work as somebody else. I guess two other kind of key points which I want to make clear. If an assignment is intended to be individually done, that means do it yourself. Don't work together in a group. Don't submit the same assignment as if it were your own. If you are watching somebody else's videos, don't screen cap it and then submit that content as your own. Okay? And hopefully things which should be self-evident, but again, I have to deal with this over and over again, and it's not fun. One other thing which is kind of becoming a new issue, and there's a lot of people who aren't really sure how to deal with it, but some of the AI assisted tools that are out there for helping you. Now, I have played with things like ChatGPT and Copilot and some of those other things, and they're very powerful, very interesting, and they will do a lot of the heavy lifting for you, but they will also kind of give you not necessarily the best coding practices or the best ways to deliver something. And if I start noticing that your submissions are really off kilter, it's probably going to clue me into the fact that you're using something like that. Now, I am not necessarily against having that help you, but I don't want it to do your whole assignment. Again, the point is to learn and to understand why something works rather than somebody else did this work for me just so that I can pass the class. Okay, again, this is all about you growing as an individual. So, with that being said, please don't cheat, don't plagiarize, and I will see you all throughout the semester. Bye, everybody.